Today, we're going to check out the Ryobi Link storage system and see how it holds up against the almighty Milwaukee Packout. Now, right off the bat, I just want to say I've traditionally been a huge Milwaukee Packout fan. I have a ton of their stuff, the dollies, the drawers, the worktops, the crates, the organizers, the low profile organizers, the toolboxes. I have a ton of Milwaukee Packout. But recently I was like, you know what? I want to try out Ryobi Link. So I went and picked up their mobile toolbox and one of their organizers just to test it out. And I was like, of course this won't be as good as Milwaukee Packout, but maybe I should just try it out so people can know. I was shocked by what I found out. So here's what we're going to do in this video to compare Link versus Packout. We are going to look at different categories, and then after we examine each category, I'm going to tell you whether I like Packout or Link better for that category. At the end of the video, I'll tell you which one I'm going to recommend to you. Let's start with price, probably the easiest one. And right off the bat, this is not even an opinion. This is just fact. Ryobi Link is much more affordable than Milwaukee Packouts. This is true of most Ryobi tools. Now, and once again, just so you know, Ryobi and Milwaukee, they're owned by the same parent company. Milwaukee is more of like the prosumer or maybe even contractor level products. Ryobi is more geared toward homeowners and DIYers and things like that. Neither one's bad. That's just kind of the way they market themselves. So because of this, Ryobi Link is going to be cheaper. So when it comes to price, I'm giving the nod to Ryobi. Now let's talk about the linking system. This is what, in my opinion, made Packout so great when it first came out. It was kind of the first of its kind in the modular tool storage and organization space, is the fact that you could stack boxes on boxes and toolboxes on crates, and you can make your own system custom to you and everything just linked together. Well, Ryobi Link, as the name implies, kind of has a similar feature. The technology is different, and I'll show you why in a second. Where Packout kind of has this technology where you set a toolbox on top and then slide it back and it locks in place, Link has this honeycomb system. Don't know if that's what it's actually called, but that's what I'm going to call it. It has this honeycomb system where you can set a toolbox straight down on it, and then you push a button and it locks in. And I'm showing you right now the bottom of this tool organizer and the way it works. Basically, there's these little clamps maybe that when you push the button in, they kind of fall down, the box falls down on the honeycomb, and when you release the button, those clamps lock on the underneath side of this honeycomb and it locks into position. When I've compared this to Milwaukee Packout, I would say that in some ways I like the way this works better, the linking system, because you don't have to try and like slide it back. You just push a button and it locks in. But what I don't like about the Link as much is that, I don't know why that handle was in the way. Even when this is linked, there's a little bit of give. Maybe you can see that front to back, there's a little bit of give. It's just not as tight. With Milwaukee Packout, when you link those boxes together, it's like they're one unit. Not a huge deal functionally, but I don't know. There's things I like about this linking system better, but ultimately I've got to give the nod to Milwaukee. All right, so now let's open this box up and let's check out the inside, look at storage options. By the way, one really cool feature that really impressed me with Ryobi Link is, at least for these two products, the lids lock into position. It's not going to fall over on you very easily. It just kind of has this little, you can kind of feel it kind of lock into position. But right here on the inside, you can see that you don't have as many storage options as you do in a Milwaukee Packout. The tool organizer for Packout has cups that you can fill in. I think it's like 11 different cups or organizers that you can fill in the whole toolbox with. However, if you don't want all those organizers, you can just pull them all out. With Ryobi Link, you get a couple of different little cups. These can lock into any Ryobi Link product. So even if you have the Ryobi Links that mount on the wall, these links here on the back of the cups, you can mount on your wall and have, you know, things easy access above a workbench or something like that. So I do like that versatility, but I don't really like the way that these cups fit in. I just feel like they It's almost like they're loose. They kind of lock in here on the side, but I just don't like that as much. But this Link still gives you lots of great options. As you can see, I've got a lot stored in here. I've got socket set, drill bits, drivers, impact driver, and drill. Is it bad that I'm storing Milwaukee tools in a Ryobi tool case? I don't know. This is a cool feature right here where you can store drill bits from the Ryobi Link system, and you have this feature as well on the rolling tool case. I kind of like this because drill bits is something that you're always going to need handy, and I like that they built a specific space for you to store those. Now, let's not kid ourselves. They probably wanted to do this so that they're making me want to go buy the Ryobi Link drivers, but that's exactly what they want to do. I'm wanting to go buy the drivers just so I can put them here, just so I can have them. So when it comes to the inside organization options, I definitely give the nod to Milwaukee. Before we continue comparing Packout and Link, if you've enjoyed this video or if you've learned something, click the like button and hit the subscribe button. I'm always doing tool reviews on this channel, and I would love to have you around for future videos. Hitting the subscribe button is the easiest way to find my videos, and it's totally free, so I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Let's keep on going with the tool comparison. Couple of other features about this Ryobi Link, and then I'll give you my final thoughts compared to Milwaukee, is you've got these handles on the sides of the rolling tool case and on the front of the tool organizer. These lock in position, and when they lock in position, it feels really good. These handles, they're also very, very comfortable. They have that hard rubber on the inside, so really, really nice feel on the hands, and I really, really like that. You also have these 9-inch wheels on this rolling tool case, which are really, really nice. I've rolled this Ryobi Link through doorways and, kind of going over the steps of doors, things like that. These big chunky wheels are nice if you're rolling this over gravel or over an uneven surface. Very, very nice. This handle, of course, extends up to give you some more leverage, which is really, really nice. One more feature about these Ryobi Link toolboxes is when you open them up, not only do they lock in place, but they have this nice water and dust seal here. The way Ryobi talks about this is that they are water and dust resistant. So it's not a waterproof box, but I really like having this seal, and when you close the box, and then especially with these latches, which are really stout, you have, the ability to keep water out of your tools, which is really nice because sometimes you're gonna be on the job site or whatever on a rainy day, and there's even raindrops because today it's rainy. And I just like the fact of knowing that it's gonna be tough for water to get in there with my tools, mess up my batteries, whatever. So I really love that feature. And honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of the feel of Ryobi Link. It doesn't, to me, feel like cheap plastic, which is kind of what I was expecting, if I'm just being totally honest, when I bought this system. It does not feel as quality and as heavy duty as Packout, so when it comes to feel and overall quality, I will give the nod to Packout. However, it still feels really good, y'all, and I've put a lot of stuff in here already. I mean, y'all saw what I had in the organizer. I have had nail guns, jigsaws, lots of other equipment in the rolling case, and it's held up fine. I've not felt like I'm about to break this. It's been in and out of the back of my car. It's been in here. It's been in my house. It's been all over the place already, and it just, I don't know, to me, it feels really good. There's some things that aren't as crisp, like some things kind of, flex a little bit, but I just, when you think about the price advantage of Ryobi Link, it's really hard to ignore that this is a great option for you. All right, next up is size. Right here, I took I know these don't link together, by the way. I took a Milwaukee Packout tool organizer, and I placed it on top of the Ryobi Link organizer. I would say, after I've looked at these lines of organization systems, these are the two comparable boxes, okay? So this is kind of like the bread and butter organizer for Milwaukee Packout. This is the bread and butter organizer for Ryobi Link. Yeah. When it comes to size, Link takes the cake. Once again, it's just a little bit bigger. You get a little more storage space. So as you can see right here, you get a little more length. I have everything lined up on the back. You get a little bit more depth or length or width, whatever. And then you also have a thicker organization space right here. And from what I've seen, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, this has been pretty consistent along almost all of the Ryobi Link versus Packout products. You're going to get a little bit more space when you buy Ryobi Link. And so once again, I'm going to give the size component to Ryobi. I'm literally sitting here right now and I'm like, I don't know what to say because I love Milwaukee Packout and I think their stuff is amazing. They're the best quality, but they're really expensive. And then Ryobi Link is sitting here at a much cheaper price point and it's got almost all the same features. It's very versatile. It doesn't have quite as many like options as Milwaukee Packout, but it's durable. It feels good. It links together, which is why they call it Link. Honestly, y'all, this has been a tough one for me. I don't know that I can pick a clear winner. Here's what I would say. If you want the most quality product and you want the most options for your shop or your work van or whatever, Milwaukee Packout's the way to go, okay? It's more expensive, but you're gonna get all these different storage options. It's the most customizable. It feels the most quality to me. However, if you're just looking for some more basic tool organization, I think Ryobi Link takes it because it's cheaper. Your dollar will go further in the Ryobi Link system, and this stuff is honestly really good quality. Ryobi's not even sponsoring me. They're not telling me to say that. I have been very impressed with how this Ryobi system has worked for me, and so I don't know. I think if you want something pretty basic, Ryobi Link might be the way to go. If you want the best, Milwaukee Packout's for sure the way to go. Hey, if you disagree, let me know in the comments. But check out one of these two videos here because I review some other tools here that I think you'll be interested in. I'd love to see you in one of those videos.